Well, I took the fence down away from these, and it looks so much better. I can't wait to get all this cleaned up and put mulch down. Anyways, I had to put some stakes though to get my plants away from the chickens. The chickens are reaching to head through there and eating the leaves. Little turds. Now, why didn't they do the wild ones that way? I know they ate some of them, but they surely didn't eat enough, because I still got them suckers running around all over the place. And they don't perform. They don't have any fruit. So I pulled them away from there, and she's the culprit. Yep, she's the culprit. I don't know if you can see her very well. Yep, that's the culprit. She was going right through there and eating them. Anyways, I have had a pretty good day today. Got a lot done and plan to get more done. I don't see my little Silky in there, and I don't see her anywhere. My chicks, my girls are molting, so there's feathers everywhere, but I don't see any of her feathers. So hopefully she's running around here somewhere through the yard. We shall see. If not, something's gotten her too. She kept getting out, and I don't know how she was getting out, because I put stuff to where she couldn't, get through where she was getting through, but oh well. I don't know what else to do. I gotta pull some weeds here, so I'm gonna get to it. While I'm out here and I noticed this, years ago I used to make a lot of little plants from seeds to go further and such like that. See this right here? That is seeds. Let's see if I can bring it in there. That is seeds that, see, they're coming out, that you can get and harvest and spread these. Now this is moss. This is not rose moss, I think it's called, and it's not purslane, but it's still pretty, and I let them grow sometimes. So anything for the bees. Now this was one of my herb buckets that I was using, but it didn't have a hole in the bottom, so I have to make a hole before I use it for anything again. But for this, I'm gonna just let it go, let them go in there. And now I'm going to go in the house. I am going to get something other to make a hole in there, but I'm going to go in the house later on, because Teresa's fixing to come on, so I want to make sure I get on there for her live. But what I was trying to say is, see, now that one's green, it won't open yet, and it's not ready, so it'll open later. But then I'll have a whole bunch of little babies coming up here, and possibly be able to make some pretty hanging baskets or something. I don't know. We'll see if they come up. But that's how I used to do, and petunias have the same type of seed thingy, capsule type thing, and little teeny seeds, and they're really kind of cool. Now I don't know what this is. I want to say this looks like the lemon basil. Nope, it is basil, but it's not lemon basil. Smells more like holy basil, but I'm not sure. But see the flowers right here? Those bees love, love, love this. Okay, so you guys know that I've been raising bees for a couple years now. And just mainly a hobby type thing. It's not really anything miraculous, or I don't have a bunch of hives or anything. I have 2 hives and I thoroughly enjoy them. Well, this is the first time that this has ever happened to me. This morning, I got up and I came to the back door here and let the dog out. And because I have the house open now, I don't leave the doors open at nighttime, but I do leave the windows. Well, I literally was standing in the kitchen and I was doing something. I don't know what I was doing. And all of a sudden I had bees all around me and I'm going, oh my God, what is going on? Where are they coming from? So I went towards the door and I realized when I looked at the door, this door literally had bees all over it. Because it was still dark outside, my girls were going for the light and literally were all over the door. So I did get one little tingle, but it's gone already, where she smacked me, but she didn't leave her stinger or anything like that. It wasn't a total sting, so it's already gone. It was right here, right there. That's where it was. And it's gone already. So that's pretty cool. But I'm like, oh my word, where'd all these bees come? So here I am. I went, I turned off the light. Then I realized my phone light's on because I'd been playing a game. And I guess when I had set the phone down, I flipped the light on or something other, and that's whenever they all came. And I was standing there to play the game, and I was going to let the dog back in. This was like 5 something this morning. Still dark outside. So I guess I could have gone back to bed, but I decided not to because I was wide awake. And I said, well, I'm going to sit around and figure out what to do here. And so I sat in the chair in there for a couple hours, waiting for the sun to come up, or an hour and a half, whatever it was. It was quite a long time, but during that time I got up to check the back door, and they had left, because I turned off the light, they had left the back door. So I opened the back door and cracked it about 8 or 10 inches wide, and literally sat in there in the chair in the dark forever and waited for all the bees to leave the house. So that's crazy. Anyways, I got to get in here and check and see if she's online. Good afternoon. Kathy here with Living Miracle Homestead. I got some crazy stuff going on around here, and I just have to show you. Okay, I had to pull these blackberries away from the fence because the chickens were getting through there and eating them. But check this out. I have blackberry blooms, and here it is, October. What in the world is going on? Crazy. Oh well. It's pretty. It's really pretty. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Okay, so I'm working on that bed over there. I was going to do the front one up there, but I already got that planted, so I'm going to leave it alone for now. But I'm going to go back to my original plan and make this bed and fill it out so that I can fill it with food. And David had left me his chainsaw, but check this out. I don't even have to use a chainsaw. What's this? It's cutting these. This is my shovel. This dude, is heavy. Steel. And even though it's heavy, it's much easier to use than the lighter shovels. And look how easy I'm cutting this up. It's such a trip. I'm like, maybe I won't have to fire up the chainsaw. Because, you know, I am pretty weak. And, you know, doing it when somebody's here is fine. Doing it when I know the neighbors are watching me or something like that, that's fine. But I'm by myself right now, and I think safety is better than that. But can you imagine? I could chop somebody's foot off if they tried to get me, right? I could hurt somebody with that shovel. But, you know, safety is always best. So I'm using the shovel to chop these up. I chopped that one to smithereens. And I've got some more out there to chop. And then I'm going to put them in there. What I did was I pulled back, I don't know if you can see over there. I pulled back the leaves, and there's dirt underneath there too. I pulled all that back and tossed it up on the pile there. And now I'm just going to fill those leaves in, fill these branches in, cover them up with the leaves and the dirt, and then I'm going to put this dirt in on top. Sounds like a plan. Let's see if I can get it done. Well, folks, I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk down here clear enough to be able to show you guys this. Yep, I am. There's a guy up in the sky with one of those machines that, like a engine and a, what do you call them? Parachute. I'll show you. He's just on top of that tree between the wires. Doggone it. Let me see if I can walk over here and see him. Yeah, I can. See him right there. I kept wondering, what in the world is that noise? Huh. I wish he was closer so y'all could see him better. And you never know what you're going to see in Florida. Well, folks, I don't know. It may not make it. That one might make it. It doesn't look all dried up too bad. But these other ones, yeah, all dried up. Even that one. So I wonder if that tells me that we need to chop the top of it off to move them. Although we did pull them up. I say we. David pulled them up for me. These over here look better, but they're still dried up too. So the stalks are still green on these, even though no letters, no leaves are green. So, and I'm hoping that will sprout back out. I'm not messing with it other than to, that's the rose. I can't think this morning. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Got my first cup of coffee. Let me see if I can change hands so you can see what that says totally. Brother, I know when we were kids, I picked on you a lot and just want to say I miss doing it. I think one of David's brothers gave him that cup for Christmas one time years ago. And my nemesis. I hate these squirrels. There she goes. I think she's got looks like a nest up there. See that really dark spot up there? That's probably a nest. And she's heading over that way too. She must have babies. Nope. I don't know. Weird. Anyways. Oh, got a lot of stuff to do. But I'm that much closer to finishing that over there. I gotta get my boots and bring them out and stomp that down real good. Cover it up and then put that dirt in there. And then I'll have it made. I can go ahead and start taking these, remember I sowed that real heavy right there? That lettuce? I'm going to separate that out and put that in that bed over there so that they could grow up to be bigger heads of lettuce. And I think I'll be happy with that. So I'm going to put tomatoes on the ends so that they can grow up there too. And I believe I'm going to take this shade cloth down for now because it's cooling off and I don't think I need it right now. The sun's not as hot as it is in the summer, so I'm going to go ahead and take that down. And I'll fold that up and put that away for spring and summer. All right, folks, here we go. I'm going to just scoop up some of those and carry them over there and put them in the bed that I finished over there. Don't that look good? I am going to have to cut that that shade cloth off, though, to give it a little bit more stuff. Anyways, I'll bring you back when I get them over there and start planting. Okay, so before I have sit on buckets and almost broke my neck, so I'm going to very gently do this. And I got a stick that's way too far up. Anyways, I'm going to try to sit down on this and see if I don't get... Well, it hasn't broken on me yet. I've literally had them so brittle that they just break. So I'm going to make a line here, a couple of lines going in, and then I'm going to scatter some other root vegetables in the middle and probably go around the outside there and do some more there. So I got to get to it. All right, so this is kind of tedious. It takes a little while, and this is how I've been doing them. I hold them in my hand and separate them out, and then I already have the holes, and like so, and then I just go back and squish the ground around them because I don't really want to mess with the roots too much. The roots are tender, and let's see if I can find, see, this one doesn't really have much of a root on it, so it probably won't live. So I've been putting those aside so I can have tender greens, baby greens, baby sprouts, or whatever you want to call it. These are good, so I'll go ahead and put these in, but that's how I've been doing it. And just that one little handful, look how many more is left. So I might be able to do the other side. I'm going to have a lot of lettuce if they live. Now some of them, like this one right here, has got more than one. The roots were so tangled and tied up together that I went ahead and put those in together. It won't hurt anything. And in fact, if you want to go back after they get pretty good size, you can chop it off, right? Anyways, I'm gonna move my bucket. And guys, I'm gonna have to make me a pillow or something to be able to sit on buckets, because it ain't happening for my behind. It is very painful, but that's life, right? I should have put something there so that the dirt doesn't fall down through there, but oh well. Anyways, I am going to finish up this side and then go to the next side. Now when I do the carrots, I'm just going to sprinkle them in the center here, and I'm going to put my tomatoes on the ends here, and then I'll be finished today. All right, folks. I'm very excited. Now, I did leave this corner here empty except for that Cherokee purple tomato. I've got 3 of them there and 3 Rutgers tomatoes over there. But I got the rest of this planted in, and I am going to go in and grab some carrots to toss in here, and this bed will be completed. Okay, so that's my normal spray. That's not what I'm going to spray on these guys. So this is the one I'm spraying. This is a much softer, more delicate spray, and I want to get these watered in really super good, because it's like almost 11 o'clock and it really is going to get hot, and I don't want them to die. So I know they're not totally in the shade right now. See, when I move, they've got some going on, but the sun will be overhead soon, and at least these back here will not get that much sun right now. So they will do so much better transplanting. I have a hard time transplanting lettuces and stuff like that. It seems to always die on me. So I'm praying that this will work this time, because, you know, all else fails, I'll have to sow some more. And I'll just use those other ones and wait till they get much, much bigger. So I'm going to finish getting this watered in, and I'll catch you next time here on Living Miracle Homestead. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Bye now.